let's go ahead and start drawing out the leg. I'm just going to go to my left view, zoom in, and under animation I'm just going to open up the bone tools, and then I'm going to go to create bones, and I'm going to start in the hip and knee and ankle. Now you'll notice that the knee is forward just a little bit. There's a reason for this, which I'll show you right now. I'm going to select on the bone, the top one. I'm going to go to animation, IK solvers, and HI solver. This is history independent solver. Okay, and then I'm going to just pop down to that nub there. Okay, now what happens is you can see that the IK is affecting it, it's working, and that's how that works. It is popping. I've noticed that if you hopefully you can see that there. That's not what you want. That's going to mess up the animation. So I've noticed that if I scale it up, I don't have this problem. But also I've noticed that if you go to thresholds under motion, IK solver, properties, thresholds, position, and rotation, you can zero those. And it should eliminate that problem. I'm going to go ahead and give this a name. R ankle IK. Okay. And then I'm going to call this R thigh bone. Go down to the knee, R knee bone. And this last one I'm going to give kind of a different name. I'm going to call it R no skin, because it's not actually going to be in the bind. And I'm going to call it maybe ankle bone nub. How's that for a long name? Okay. I'm going to go ahead, and I've been having a problem with my undo cue, and I'm not sure why, but it's kind of interfering my little workflow here. So I'm going to go ahead and save this as a new version if I need to open that up. I can go back to it for you guys. So let's go ahead, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out a couple of bones here to make this ankle. And this is a little bit funky, so if you get lost, don't worry about it. So let's go to create bones again. Okay, so I'm just going to draw out the heel where I would want the heel to be the ball and toe. And what I don't need the toe, I'm just going to delete it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this ball right here. When I say ball, that's my little animation term for the ball of the foot, how it rolls. So I'm just going to, it should pop right, if you still have, oh sorry, under create bones, so let's just, it should pop right to that point right there. And I want it to be pretty much just right here on this, that IK spot. So just put it right there, and that's it. Now, let's see. What did I name? This is my R. Okay, so I need to go ahead and name. These are my R. So I'm gonna. These are my no skin bones. I'm gonna click on this. I'm gonna make them all red. Red for right for red. Okay, and now what I want is I'm gonna go ahead and I have this. If you look at it right here, this right here is your toe. This one right here is going to be the ball in effect, and this will be kind of like what you might call it, kind of the parent. It's going to be the root, if you will. So now what I want to do is I want this IK. I realize it's confusing because you have those two bones right there. It's just something you're going to have to get used to. So I want this IK to be parented to this nub on the top, and you'll see why here in just a second. So let's just go ahead and link it. I'm going to get the IK and link it to that guy. Now if I move it, actually I'm going to go ahead and save real quick. If I move it, if I move, let's say this bone right here, that IK should be following now. If I move this bone right here, it should be following now. If I move the toe, it should be following. So that's exactly what I want, and that is that's how I would do a foot setup.